Veterans Day to our men and women that served and protected our country today and in the past. To begin this morning's service, I'm going to ask everyone to please rise and face the American flag as we do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We are going to be using our Siddur Sim Shalom blue prayer books. It looks similar to this on the cover. And we're going to begin this morning's service on page 61. Moda ani lefanecha melech v'kayam. Moda ani lefanecha melech v'kayam. Shechazata b'nishmati b'chem Allah. Shechazata b'nishmati b'chem Allah. Shechazata b'nishmati b'chem Allah. Rabba emunatecha. Please turn to page 72. It is good to acclaim Adonai, to sing your praise, exalted God. Your works, Adonai, make me glad. I sing with joy of your creation. The thoughtless cannot comprehend. The foolish cannot fathom this.
The wicked may flourish, spring up like grass, but the bloom of the field, you are free forever.
Your enemies, Adonai, your enemies shall perish. All the wicked shall crumble.
I see the downfall of my foes. I heard the despair of my attackers.
The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. They shall grow tall like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they will thrive in the courts of our God.
They shall bear fruit even in old age. They shall straight fruit. Proclaim Adonai is just, my rock in whom there is no flaw.
Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach Teres Balvanon Yizgesh Etulim Beveit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Oyenuvun Beseva Deshenim Verananim Please turn to page 82 for the Mourner's Kaddish and Yahrzeit Kaddish. Those who may appear mourning or have Yahrzeit, or if you feel you would like to say the Mourner's Kaddish, please rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divra kirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon, u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalah u'vizman kariv v'yamru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpawah v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei d'kudisha b'richu. Le'elah min kol bechata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'yalma v'yamru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. At this point of the service, I ask you please turn to page 107 for for the official call to worship with the Baruch Hu. Congregation, please rise. Congregation may be seated. Hakol yoducha v'kol yeshabchucha v'emrin kadosh kadonai. En kekechad Eloheinu be'olam hazeh v'yezu lakam alkeinu l'chai halam haba efes giltecha v'aleinu lamod hamashiach v'yein dom alecha moshienu l'tchiyah hametim. El Adon al kol hamasim baruch v'vorach b'fi kol neshama. God love it to Malay olam dadut v'una sobevimoto hamid kael chayot hakodesh v'neda bechavod ala mekava zechudu misha lifnei chiso chesed racham lifnei kevodo tovim orot shebara Eloheinu yetzaram badat bevina uvaskel koach u'gvura natan bahem lilot moslim bekerev tevel meleim ziv umfikim nogana ezivam b'chol haolam semechim b'tzeitam b'sasim bevoam osim eim aretzon konam pevechavod nonim lishmot zehal averina lezecher malchuto kara l'shemesh vayizracho ravehi kinsurat havana shebach notim lo kol tzvamarom tiferet v'gedulas ro'afim bofanim b'chayot hakodesh. Please turn to page 109. We'll do the top two paragraphs responsively. To God, who completed the work of creation on the seventh day and ascended his glorious throne, God robed the day of rest and beauty, calling Shabbat a delight. God ceased all his labors on Shabbat, that is, its distinction. The seventh day itself hymns praise to God, a song for Shabbat. It is good to acclaim Adonai.
All God's creatures like God sing his praise. Let them honor his sovereign creator of all, who in holiness brings rest and repose for his people Israel on the holy Shabbat. In the heavens above and on earth below, let your man be humble and clean. Adonai our God, creating of the gods our Lord, for your wondrous works, the light of your passion, the sun and the moon, reflect your glory.
Please turn to page 110 as we continue. Take Barak to Reinu, Malkeinu V'Goaleinu, Borei Kedoshim. Kulam Ovim, Kulam Berurim, Kulam Giborim, V'chulam Osim Be'ema, V'yeratzon Konam, V'chulam Parkim Esbem Lushav Tahara, V'shira V'zimram, V'achim Shavkim V'varim, V'maritzim V'makdishim, V'mamlichim, Et Shem Hoel HaMelech HaGadol HaGibor V'Hanara Kadoshu V'chol Makablim Alehem Al Malchut Shamayim Zeh Mizeh V'nonim Reshut Zeh Lazeh Lahakish Yotzam B'nachat Ruach B'safa Beruah V'nima Kadosh Kolam Kechad Onim B'yomrim Be'yirah Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech ha'aretz, נכנסים למצרפים, ולמטה משבחים ואומרים, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, לברך נמו ייתנו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכרו לנו מהרה לאורו, ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. Page 111. Abba Rabbatanu Adonai Eloheinu, Chemla Gedola, V'terach Malta Aleinu, V'ha'ereinu b'toratecha, V'dabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha, V'yached levaveinu li'ahavol yira et shemecha, V'lo nevos le'olam va'ed, V'lo nevos le'olam va'ed, Ki b'shem kachcha hagdol v'hanurah Nagila v'nismecha b'shuatecha. And if you have prayer shawls on this morning, better known as tzitzit, we'll continue in the middle of the paragraph as you grab the four corners representing all of God's miracles. We'll continue with the little square on page 111. V'havienu l'shalom me'aba kanfod haaretz, v'tolichenu kol memiyu le'atzenu, ki el poel yeshuot ata, uvanu v'chata mikolam v'lashon, v'kerafkanu l'shem ha'gadol, sela sela b'yemet, lahoda lecha, ul yachedcha b'yava, baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Page 112. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha, b'chol nafshecha, b'chol me'odecha, ve'hayu advarim ha'ele, asher anochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha, v'shinatam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha bebeitecha, u'belechtecha b'derech, u'b'shamacha u'kumecha, u'kshatam le'od al yadecha, ve'yilotatecha bein einecha, u'kaftam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. On the corresponding page of 112, we will do the second paragraph. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you this day you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Please turn to page 113, top of the page. We'll continue. Adonai said to Moses, instruct the people Israel that in every generation they shall put tzitzit on the corner of their garments and bind a thread of blue to the tzitzit, the fringe on every corner. Look upon these tzitzit, and you will be reminded of all the mitzvot of Adonai and fulfill them, and not be seduced by your heart, nor led astray by your eyes. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot, and be holy before your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who is truth. Adonai Elohechem emet. L'dor v'dor kud kayam v'shmo kayam, v'chisin achal maltev v'numenato lo ad kayamek. Udvar chayim v'kayamin, emanim necha v'nedin lo ad, umlo me'olamim. Emet shatahu Adonai Eloheinu, v'Elohei avoteinu, Malkeinu melech avoteinu, Goleinu goel avoteinu, Yotzreinu to Yeshuateinu, Poneinu matzilenu me'olam shemecha, Ein Elohim zulatecha. Page 114. Ezrath avoteinu atahu me'olam, Ogeinu Mashiach, L'bnei Macharehem, B'chol davador. Tehillah el-yom, Baruch u'vorach, Moshe b'nei Yisrael upon Ashira, B'simcha rabba, v'yamru kulam, Mi chamocha bo'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lo osei feleh, Shira hadash ha'shifchum gulum shimcha safad hayam, Yachatum hoduvim lichum v'yamru, Adonai love le'olam va'ed. Congregation, please rise for the Ksur Yisrael. Ksur Yisrael, kumavi Ezrath Israel, uftechenu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Please remain standing for the Shacharit Amida for Shabbat with our matriarchs on 115B. Adonai sefotai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips so I may speak your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Avel Adadol, Agibor, Hanorah, El Elyon, Komel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevi Goel Livnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Oseh Elokeinu Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham U'Bokei Tzarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayim Mitim Adorav le'Hoshia, Mashiach Baruch U'Moridat B'Hashem, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayim Meitim B'Rachamim Rabim, Tzomech Noflim B'Rofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayim Emunato L'Shenei Afar, Lichamocha Bal Gevurot, U'Mido Melech, Melech Memit U'Mechayet, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'Ne'emonata L'Chayot Meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayim 2016. Nekadesh, Nekadesh, Nekadesh et Shimcha be'olam, Keshem Shemati Shemoto Bishmei Maro, Hakatuv al Yad Nebiyecha, Vekara Zel Zebiyama, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech haaretz kevodo, Az b'kol rash gadol, Hadir v'chazak, Hadir v'chazak, Mashmi'im kol Nenasim l'umat serafim, l'umatam Baruch Yomeru, Baruch kevod Adonai Mimkomo, Mimkomecha Malkeinu Sophia, Betim lo Maleinu, Kimecha Kimenachnu lach Matai Tim lo Kimbo Betzion, Bekaro Beyameinu, Bekaro Beyameinu Le'olam Va'ed, Tishkon, Titkadal, Titkadash, Betok Yerushalayim Echa, Ledom Ador, Ledom Ador, Olenei Tachmet Tzachim, V'yeinu Tirena, Tirena, Malchutecha, Gadol, Hamor B'shirei Uzecha, Al Yedei David, Al Yedei David, David Meshiach, Al Yedei David, Al Yedei David, David Meshiach, Tzidkecha, Imloch Adonai Le'olam, Elohai et Zion, Le'dom Ador, Hallelujah. Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Nagi Gad Lecha, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Nagi Gad Lecha, Ulenetzach Netzachim, Kedushat Chanadish, Kedushat Chanadish, V'shimchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush, Le'olam, Le'olam va'ed, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Nagi Gad Lecha, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Le'dom Ador, Nagi Gad Lecha, Ki el-Melech Gadol, V'kadosh ata, V'kadosh, V'kadosh ata, Ki el-Melech Gadol, V'kadosh ata, V'kadosh, V'kadosh ata, Baruch atah Adonai, Koel HaKadosh. Please remain in silent devotion, pages 117 through 119. When you complete that, you may be seated, and then we will rejoin our voices on 120. Sing Shalom, Tova, Bracha, Chaim B'Chesed, Merachamim, Merachamim Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'al Kol Yisrael Amecha, B'cheinu Avinu Kulanu Kechad, Be'opanecha, Ki be'opanecha natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen B'Chesed Barachamim Barachamim Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'yal Kol Yisrael Amecha, V'tov Beinecha Levanech, En Amcha Yisrael, Bechol Einu Bechol Shah, Bishlomecha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen B'Chesed Barachamim Barachamim Aleinu, V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'yal Kol Yisrael Amecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Hamarechad Amo Yisrael B'Shalom. Please turn to page 138 for the Kaddish Shalem. Yikra v'yikra Shemei Rabbah, V'yamad Yivra Kirutei V'yamlech Malchutei, V'chayechon V'yamechon V'chay Nechol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav Yizman Kariv Yimeru. Yeshmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam Lo Me'alaya, Yivarach, Yivarach, Yishtabach, V'yitpoah, V'yitramam, V'yinaseh, V'yitadav, V'yitaleh, V'yitalol, Shmei D'Kudeshah, Le'la Min Kol Bechata V'Shirata, Tishbachata V'nechamata, Tamira Mi'alma V'yimeru. Titkabel Tzilotron Avutron V'chayisrael Kanavon Di V'Shemai V'yimeru. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Alein Aval Kol Yisrael V'yimeru. Oseh Shalom B'Mromavu Yaseh Shalom Alein Aval Kol Yisrael V'yimeru. Amen. We now turn to page 139 for the Seder Kriyat HaTorah, better known as our Torah service. Ein kamocha ba'olim Adonai, v'yein k'ma'asecha, malchutecha, malchut kol olamim, u'memshokecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom. Avarachani, Beitiva b'tzamcha et Zion, Tivnecha mod Yerushalayim, Tivnecha mod Yerushalayim, Ki lecha levad matachnu, Melech el Ram b'nisa Adon olamim. The act will be open. Congregation, please rise as we continue in the middle of page 139 with the Vayehi. Vayehi ben Sovaram, Vayomer Moshe, Page 141. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shema. Congregation may be seated. Donnie, please come forward. Today's Torah portion is called Toldot. It's going to be in the bigger blue books with the plastic binding, as you see Philip holding up. It can be found on page
99, line 28.
starting on page 99, line 28. Vayazor Hosimbovenom Aramein Akvoblu Yamod After please come forward. Rosh Hashanah Rosh Hashanah Ratevan Reichem Kaikolchem Ayom.
Baruch Hashanah Baruch. Baruch Atah Baruch Le'olam Goed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher ba'avono mikol amim. Kanos Salano Es Toraso. Baruch Atah Adonai. Nosein HaTorah.
Amen. Vaytim lecha Elohim mital hashamayim u'mishnis ma'ei haaretz harav dagan v'tirosh yavducha amim v'yishtachavu lecha le'umim hei beit kevir lecha v'yishachlu lecha v'nei lecha dorcha arom avachecha baruch v'yehi kasher tfilah Yitzchak l'varech Yaakov v'yehi ach yetzei Yaakov mei pnei Yitzchak aviv asav achiv b'maitzideo.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher natan lanu Torah semes. V'gayelnu notat b'someinu. Baruch Atah Adonai. Nosein HaTorah.
Amen. Yamor Hoshele ben Chon Hasheni. Leslie Lorman. Baruch Hashem Baruch Le'olam Kohen. Amen. Vayazkamu madamim. Vayavo Levi Vayomer Levi Yaakov Avi Vayochal Matzi Beno. Vavot Vachini Nafshecha. Vayomer Lo Yitzchak Avi Miata Vayomer Ani Bencha B'Chacha Esav. Vayechera Yitzchak Hadara. Gedola Ad Vayom Vayom En Miyafo Hu Eitzet Zayi. Vayava Limelchem Mikol B'Taram Kavo V'Rachehu Kam Baruch Yiyeh.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher natan lanu Torah
Adonai Hamorah. Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher b'cha banu mikol hamim. V'na'asa lanu es torasav. Baruch Atah Adonai Nosein HaTorah.
Amen. Ishma Esa B'divrei Aviv, Yevai Yitzchak, Atzaka Gedolah, Umara, Admeyo V'yom Alavi, V'chein Gamani Avi, V'yomer Ba'afika, Bimra, V'yikach Kecha, V'yomer Echad V'rash, Shemo Yaakov, Yachvin Yizech Chamayim, Bechorti Laka, V'hinei Ata Laka, Bechorti, V'yomar Halo Atzalta Li Bet Bracha. Sorry, one more line. V'ya Yitzchak, V'yom Esav, Hein Davir, Samti Fla, V'yet Kol Echad Atati Lo, Lavadim V'daga, V'tiros Amachti, V'lecha Afo Eseh Beni.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher nosa lanu Torah emes chayei olam nata b'sofenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Nosein HaTorah.
Amen. Yamod Yisodam Ben Yaakov. David Westerman. Baruch Adonai Baruch El Moed. Amen. Vayam Esav El Aviv Havaracha Achadi Lecha Aviv Vachani Gamani Aviv Esav Kalo Vayavech Vayam Yitzchak Aviv Vayomer Elav Hinei Mishmani Haaretz Yem Hashabacha Umital Hashamayim Me'al V'yal Habacha Yiti Chayeh V'yed Achicha Tavo V'haya Kashet Taridu Fakrachta Ola Me'atava Arecha. Amen. Yamod Yitzchak Daniel Begedalia Hanishi Donnie Weena.
Line 41.
Amen. Vayishom Esav Yaakov al Baracha Asher Berachu Aviv Vayomer Esav Yaakov Ikrevu Yemei Avel Aviv V'anana Et Yaakov Achi Vayigal Rivka Divrei Esav Bena Hagato V'atishlat Vatikol Yaakov Bena Hakatan Vatom Eri Lavinei Esav Achicha Mitnanchein V'chayah V'neshama ketbek oli v'kum v'karachacha el ben achicha hana v'yeshavta amo yamin achadim arashet hashum emed ha'cha ad shuv avachicha micha v'shachach et asher asita lo v'shalachta lekachticha misham l'ma'eshka v'shenechem yom echad v'tomer Rivka el Yitzchak yetatzi v'chayei b'nei menor chaim im lokeach Yaakov isha b'nor hechelech b'nor ha'aretz l'malei chayim.
Baruch
Asher Natan Elohim le'Avraham.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
Amen. And as customarily on a Shabbat morning, after the sick Aliyah, seventh Aliyah is called, we offer a prayer for the sick, members of our family, friends, congregation members, extended families. It can be found in your small prayer books at page 144. I'll be reciting it, then we will pause, close our eyes, and think of those people that need the prayer. And I'll continue and conclude the prayer. Yishaberach Avatenu, Abraham Yitzhak Yaakov, Sarah Rivka, Rachel Leah, Hu Yever Rivka, Kol Hom Bikila, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Yimlei Rachel Aleichem, Labram Kam Rachel Kam, Vayishak Lahem Meher, Refuah Shalem Amin Hashamayim, Refuah Nefesh, Refuah Guf, Atok Hol Yisrael Shabbahi, Lozok Revok Havol Lavo, Hashabbat V'Alav Zman Karib Nomar Amen. May God who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bring blessing, healing, comfort, strength to all those people who we are thinking of at this moment. To our congregation members and to all our extended family and friends. And although Shabbat is a time to refrain from petitions, we hope and pray that healing is at hand. And let us all say, Amen. Ya'amo, Melech Abraham and Moshe Simcha V'chanachaya Shvi'i. Michael Singer, please come forward.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaBorach.
Baruch Adonai HaBorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaBorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu b'torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen. V'yishlach Yitzchak et Yaakov v'yelech Padana Aram el Lavan v'Betuel ha'arami Yavayivka am Yaakov v'Esav v'yer Esav ki v'Rab Yitzchak et Yaakov v'shalach otov Padana Aram l'kachat lo nisham nishav ever cholo tov v'yitzav alav le'mor lo kikav yishav v'no v'na'an v'yishma Yaakov el Aviv tied and stored. Can I have David Albert and Bella Westerman please come forward for lifting and tying the Torah? Which is praise that's done after the Torah reading. It'll be found in your big Chumashim on page 102. The congregation may be seated. As I said, if you want to follow along, it'll be found in your big Chumashim on page 102. I'll be doing it in Hebrew. You can follow along in the English if you'd like. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'cha b'nbiim tovim v'ritzav v'divreihem hanemorim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'moshe avdo u'Yisrael amod b'nbiei ha'emet v'tzeh. Masa devar Adonai el Yisrael b'yad malachi avati etchem omar Adonai v'yamatem b'mahavtanu haloach esav leYaakov neum Adonai v'ohav et Yaakov esav seneti ve'ashim et harav shemama v'yet nachalato latonat midbar ki tomar Adom rushashnu v'nashu v'nivne charavot ka'omar Adonai tzevot hema yignu v'ani erom v'karu lahem gevul rishav v'ha'am asher za'am Adonai ad olam. V'nechem tiren av yatem tomru yigdal Adonai me'al gvul Yisrael. V'yechabed aved Adonai v'imav ani ayechevodi v'im Adonim ani ayay moradi omar Adonai tzeva'ot lachem al-kohanim posei shimi v'yamatem b'mid v'zinu et shemecha magishim al mizbechi lechem menoal v'yamatem b'megei al nucha v'yemorchem shulchan Adonai nivzechu v'chi tagishuni v'lizboach hein rav v'chi tagishu piseach v'cholet ein rav hakri v'enu v'huna lefechatecha hayitzecha o hayisa fanecha mar Adonai tzeva'ot yatachaluna penel v'chanenu miyerchem haytazot hayisa mikem panim omar Adonai tzeva'ot mi gam bachem v'eskodolotayim v'lo ta'iru mizbechi chinam en li chefetz bachem omar Adonai tzeva'ot u'mincha lo etzeh miyechem ki mimizrach shemesh yad nevo'o gadol shemi b'agayim u'b'chol makom mukol lishmi u'mincha tehora ki gadol shemi b'agayim omar Adonai tzeva'ot v'yatem achalelim oto b'yemochem shulchan Adonai mego Hakten Oto Omar Adonai Tsevaot V'hei Beiten Gazul V'yed HaPisach V'yed HaCholeh V'yah Beiten Et HaMincha Ha'etzerota Miyed Rem Omar Adonai Verur Nochel V'yesh Pi Yedro Sofa V'nodei V'zoveach Moshchat La'Adonai Ki Melech Gadol Omar Adonai Ani Omar Adonai Tzebaot Ushmino Ravagoyim Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Tzokol haolamim Tzadik b'chol hadorot Oel hane'eman Omer v'yoseh Hamdaber u'mkayim Shekol devarav V'nevat tzedek Ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu V'nemanim devarecha V'davor echad midvarecha Chol lo yeshuv reikam Ki el melech ne'eman v'rachaman atah baruch atah Adonai hane'eman b'chol devarav rachem al Tzion givei chayenu v'lalu v'nefesh toshia b'meira v'yameinu baruch atah Adonai mesamech Tzion b'banecha samcheinu Adonai Eloheinu B'eliyahu hanavi avdecha V'malchut Beit David Mashichecha B'mheira yavo v'yagil libeinu Al kiso lo yeshiv zav V'lo yinchalu od achirim et kavodo Ki b'shem chadshaka nishbata lo Shelo yichber neiro li'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Magen David Al Torah V'al Avodah V'al Yamim V'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu L'kisha v'lenucha L'chavod l'tifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim lach V'nachim otach Yibarei Shemcha b'fi kol chad Tamid le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Please turn to page 153 in your small prayer books again. We're going to open the Ark and return the Torah to the Ark. Congregation, please rise. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki nizkar shekol havaydo, Odu ha'eretz v'shamayim, B'yaveh eret le'yavo, Te'lo le'cho ha'tzida, L'nei Yisrael ha'kro, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Yisrael le'david, At this point of the service, we are now turning it over to the veterans who have a few words to say. First one up is going to be Donnie Reno.
Shalom. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our main speaker, Colonel Barry Lashinsky. Colonel Barry Lashinsky began his military career in December 1969 as an enlisted combat field medic. Upon graduation from Massachusetts Military Academy in June 1974, Colonel Lashinsky was appointed as a second lieutenant in the Massachusetts Army National Guard. On May 2002, he assumed the responsibilities of the commander of 79th Troop Command, Massachusetts Army National Guard. He was responsible for the command and control over 2,000 soldiers assigned to combat service career fields. Colonel Lashinsky's military service spans a total of 34 years of continuous service, military service. On September 2007, Colonel Lashinsky served as Senior Army Instructor, Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC in Boston. He would install high school student core values of citizen leadership, service to the community, personal responsibility, and sense of accomplishment. In February 2015, he assumed the duty position of Deputy Superintendent at Chelsea Soldiers Home. On February 1st, 2016, Governor Charlie Baker appointed Barry as acting superintendent of the home. Barry retired from state service in March 2017. Since his retirement from the military, Barry continues to be focused, committed to military veterans. Barry currently serves as the Jewish War Veterans National Chairman for Membership. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Colonel Barry Lashinsky.
Thank you. Don, thank you very much for that introduction. It's very well read. I'm honored to be back here. I've been here, I believe, 3 years ago. But what I'd like to start with is I'd like to recognize the mayor, distinguished guests, members of the clergy, fellow and veterans, ladies auxiliary, the congregation, guests and visitors, and most of all, our first responders. And I'd like to welcome the Chief of Police. Thank you very much, sir. You know, I'm going to vary my speech a very little, trying to keep with the veterans in mind, because I understand, because of what happened in Pennsylvania, I was at a service last night in Peabody, and there were so many individuals that wanted to talk about Pennsylvania, and we don't want to take away from them, but it is for veterans as well. So I'm going to combine the two and try to keep the flow going for the next person to come up and speak. I'm going to talk about the Jewish war veterans per se. In 1896, 78 men of our faith gathered in New York City because they saw, based on the Civil War, what was going on with Jewish veterans. And they were called the Union Army veterans. Later on would become Jewish war veterans. They basically saw what was happening with the Union Army, but the exact same thing was happening in the Confederate Army of members of our faith. Last night I heard that there seemed to be more Confederate members of our faith that served, which I've got to go back and do a fact check on. But they pledged an allegiance to the United States and that everything that they would do would impact and help veterans. So I'm going to shuffle it around a little bit. The first thing that they wanted, that I have, is they wanted to make sure that every veteran was recognized and every veteran was supported. So if a veteran in need needed assistance in any way, no matter what their faith, no matter what their religion was, JWV, Jewish War Veterans, would go to assist them. About a year ago, during Hurricane Harvey, I happened to be in Texas and at a conference with Jewish War Veterans, and the first thing that started the entire conference was find out how many veterans need assistance based on Hurricane Harvey. Also in Massachusetts, we know that one veteran needed very much support because of damage to their home. The past national commander from Massachusetts got on the phone, called the headquarters, and said, he's a veteran, whatever he needs, make it happen. So we do care for veterans. Post 74 here in Malden also cares for veterans, and they go a little further. I've seen them at the Chelsea Soldiers Home. I've seen them Thanksgiving, I've seen them Christmas serving meals to our veterans. I've seen individuals like Barry Sobel and Dave Westerman assisting veterans at the VA hospital. The next thing that the veterans decided that they wanted to do was remember our war dead, members of our faith who have served heroically, and make sure that their graves are always taken care of. In Massachusetts, there's 8 veteran posts, and this past Memorial Day, they went out to 33 different cemeteries in 19 communities, flagged 3,384 flags. The Malden Post also assisted with that, and they went out to the communities. They went to 3 communities, 6 veteran cemeteries, and they flagged 315 flags. So Malden not only met the standards that we're looking for, they've exceeded it. To the veterans of Malden, thank you very much. We also talk a little bit about bigotry and anti-Semitism, because the veterans back in 1896 saw it coming. Some of the individuals of our faith deserved a certain particular type of medals, but because they were Jewish, they were not given the medals, and I'll give you an example. Right now, we have 17 members of our faith who are Congressional Medal of Honor recipients. That's what we know of. There were many individuals that did not declare their faith because they felt that it would be rejected. There's a committee right now in Washington that's looking at individuals who they think should have received the medal, and they've taken a challenge on to see any individual who was discriminated against, no matter what their faith, no matter what their color, no matter what their religion is, who deserved a Medal of Honor, should receive it. We talk about bigotry. Go back to the time when Mark Twain, in his early life, he said that Jews do not serve in the military. I've heard this many times. I've even heard this from members of our faith. When I first joined the show that I belonged to in Peabody, I got up to give a talk, and somebody also said that I served 34 years of continuous military service. And there was one individual that, in the back of the room when we had questions and answers, she said, Jews don't go in the military. And I had to hold my composure. How do you tell the 550,000 men and women of our faith who volunteered and drafted during World War II? How do you tell their family that they didn't serve? And moving it forward, how do you tell the 80 family members who served in Iraq and Afghanistan of our faith that their sons and daughters did not serve? So that bigotry still exists, and we need to fix it. And it's just not with Jewish veterans. It exists all over. So I'm going to ask you to help me do something. If you're a veteran in the room, will you please stand? If you can, please remain standing. If you have to sit at any time, please do so. How many family members in the room have a father, mother, Zadie, or Bubby that served? Please stand. How many in the room have a brother, sister, aunt, or uncle that served? Please stand. How many have a relative and a friend that served? Please stand. So when you hear that members of our faith do not serve in the military, I need your help. You need to stop. Because if you look around the room, you can see that we serve. Thank you.